Do you ever regret being born Elvis's kid, the fact that he was your father?
No, because I mean everything has its you know, I don't know any different, and I wouldn't regret that. There's good and bad with everything. It's, you know, everyone has their own mountain to climb.
Yeah. Oh, it must have been quite an exceptional childhood, I thought. I know you can't compare it to any other because it's the only one you know, but it must have been quite exceptional. What are your fondest memories? What are the...
You know, you'd think it would, well, there's a lot of them. I mean, being a kid, I was kind of struggling back and forth between being completely unsupervised to very regimented. So it was kind of a...
Because when did your folks split up? You were how old then?
I think 4 or 5.
And so, and your mum, Priscilla, she went to Los Angeles, is that correct? And your dad still lived in Memphis?
Right.
And so you went between the two of them occasionally?
Yeah.
And when you were with him in Graceland, I guess, he used to sleep through much of the day, didn't he? I believe. And why was that? Because he was working in the evenings and just partying and stuff?
Nocturnal, yeah.
Yeah. So what were you doing as a kid, running around in the house during the daytime? I mean, that must have been...
A lot, probably things I shouldn't have been doing.
Yeah. Such as?
Throwing things at fans, you know, terrible, bad,
Throwing
bad,
things
bad.
at
It was
fags.
terrible. Fans, not fags. No.
Yeah, but, well, no. Although some of them, they may have crossed over. They might have been...
No, they'd be on the fence, you know, and I would be, I was a kid and I had a little group of friends.
But they must have been so excited to see you, I guess. It must have been, even throwing stuff at them must have been fun for them.
Yeah, well, that was, see, this was my worst period. Let's not, like, label me as the
No,
I was a bit tyrannical as a child, but then I straightened myself out.
Because I imagine the people who worked in the house, they must have been a bit scarier, because suddenly...
Probably.
Yeah, because you could go and tell Dad and they were out the next day.
Yeah. I had a little bit of that happening.
But that must have been great to have that power as a kid.
Yeah, but I lost it, you know, so